Hey guys, this is Ryan with Mom on Mission, and if it looks like I'm doing some double filming today because I just wore this in the last video, it's because I am. So today I thought I would give you a HelloFresh review. The sister who sent me a free FabFitFun box also sent me a free HelloFresh box. So I tried all three meals that were sent in that, and I thought I would go through, let you know what I thought about the meals, and talk about the different plans you can do through HelloFresh and if I am interested in doing it anymore, and answer some of the questions that I know I had and some of the reviews that I had seen from other people and answer them according to my experience. So this was a free trial. So obviously cost for me was great, but in mine, the three dishes I got, and I will insert pictures here, were roasted pork tenderloin with lemony potatoes and zucchini. This was my absolute favorite. I am not much of a pork fan, but the sauce that was on the pork and the way that they had me cook it, it was delicious. And my husband hates zucchini, so he did not partake in this. As I said, I may have said, this was for meals for two people for 3 days. So I got them for two people because that's how it was free. If I wanted to add and do 3 or 4 people, it would still be very discounted but no longer free. And so I just stuck with the two people. The next meal I got was cheesy smothered mushroom chicken with mashed potatoes and roasted carrots. And my boys helped me eat this one. They helped me eat the pork one too, actually. This one was my least favorite of the three, but it was still very good. Mashed potatoes weren't great, but they were okay. The carrots were really good. The chicken was decent. It did have mushrooms on it, so my husband wouldn't have eaten it either. And then the third one I tried was the Mediterranean baked veggies with couscous, almonds, and feta. And that was pretty tasty too. It was probably my second favorite one. And the flavors really combined super well with that. And I love feta cheese, so it was pretty good. So that being said, the plans that you can choose from, they have a meat and veggie plan. They have just a vegetarian plan. They have a low calorie plan, and they have a family friendly plan. So ones that the kids would be more likely to eat. I chose the low calorie plan just because I had a feeling with it just being 2 servings, like it wasn't going to be enough to feed my whole family anyway. So I just kind of did what I wanted to do on that. And I played around with some numbers, entering in different plans and different like number of servings and number of deliveries a week or whatever, or number of meals a week. And what I was seeing is if you're paying full price, HelloFresh is anywhere between $7.50 and $9 or $8.99 per serving. So that for me is a little steep because I'm thinking it's definitely going to be more than fast food, which is a given because it's real food. But it's borderline the cost of what it would cost us to go out to eat at a restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant. And like, that's just not worth it to me. I mean, where we live, $7.50 is way higher than most kids' meals. There's a few places that they're that high, but not very many. And I can easily eat for $9 or $10 in most of the restaurants that we would go to. So I'm like, that's not any cheaper than eating out, really. Plus, you'd still have to pay shipping, which I think is about $7. But they are really flexible on ship dates. You can make changes to your order up until I think 6 days before it's due. So that's cool. You can change the frequency of deliveries. You can change the amount of servings. You can change the menu options. That's really nice. But all in all, it was just too expensive for me. It was delicious. I liked how everything was already measured and ready to go. It took very little brain power from me. But it was just too expensive for us. So a lot of the concerns that I saw online through different people's reviews, one thing I kept seeing a lot of was that they use way too much packaging, that it's, they're being very wasteful with their packaging. They have either fixed that or my idea of being wasteful is different than some people's. because I remember seeing comments about people saying they individually wrapped carrots or whatever. Well, I had carrots in one of my meals and they were not wrapped at all. They were just loose in the brown bag. So I just washed them and used them and it was great. So I do not think they used too much packaging, and you can look back at the pictures that I had in there. I thought it was all pretty decently packaged. I also saw people complain about it not being actually fresh, the vegetables being limp or bad by the time they got them. And I did not have that problem either. There was the Mediterranean one was not the freshest, but I also waited several days before I ate it because just the way our schedules worked, I couldn't cook it. And like I said, I wasn't cooking them for dinners. I was more eating them for lunch because my husband wasn't going to be eating them. So I would definitely say they were fresh. And then some people said it wasn't good. Not very many people said this, but I thought it was delicious. So, and then as far as the ease of use, I mean, if you know your way around a kitchen, it was not hard. The directions were pretty cut and dry and pretty easy to follow. Now, would I say it was like dump it in a crock pot easy? No. Would I say it was, 4-course meal in the kitchen all day hard? No. It was average for me. I found myself taking a lot longer than they said on the card that it would take. But I also have 3 kids, and I cook before my husband gets home, so I'm putting out kid fires while I'm trying to cook. So that's not really fair to say that, oh, well, it took longer than they said. Well, yeah, everything takes longer in our house. And then I guess that answers the quick question too. So it was fairly easy, not super easy, but definitely not hard. And it was kind of quick. I wouldn't say it was super quick to put together, but nothing's quick in this house. It was mediocre. So definitely not worth the price for us. I know there are several coupon codes out there on the internet, and I even got one in my FabFitFun box. So I know there are ways to get it for cheaper than list price if you would like to try it. It's definitely worth trying. It was tasty and fun to do, but it's just not for our family. But anyway, I would love to hear down below if you have ever tried HelloFresh or Blue Apron or any of the subscription meal services. Let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.